Hey guys, back another quick no nonsense guide. This is going to be an Arc Raiders tips and tricks and things that I wish I knew sooner. So if you're looking to get into the game, watch this video first and it will tell you things that, will help you out along the way. Now, when you come to inventory, it's going to be on all view and you'll have to scroll through. You can categorize it like name, value, all that sort of stuff. But the best thing to do is go to the left-hand side and use the categories. This makes it easier to find things that you need like weapons, ammo, all that sort of stuff. You can also just click the empty weapon slot and it will filter it itself. Just like this. It's a lot easier than searching the items. Now, if you're going to go sell stuff, another thing that would be a lot easier for you is if you press, hold control and then just click the items that you want to sell, and then right click and it will sell everything at once. It's a lot easier than selling things individually. Another thing, to split stack, just hold Alt and drag the item, just like that. Now you can double click to quick move stuff, but sometimes it only moves one item at a time, which is really annoying. So you just want to hold shift and click the stuff just like that. And the same goes if you do that and then shift click, it'll put everything in there. So you can sort of use them together. Okay, next up, let's cover the skill tree. Just a few things that I think you should go for first. Go for this, the in-round crafting and the traveling tinkerer. That will allow you in-game when you press tab, which I'll show you in just a moment, to craft stuff on the go. And now when it comes to mobility, I would go for youthful lungs to increase your maximum stamina, because who doesn't want to run for longer? So when you're in-game, you just press tab and press crafting. And you can craft all of this while you're in-game. All you got to do is find the items required to craft it, which we'll show you on the right-hand side. This is really good for shields and heals, because there's nothing worse than running out and then dying. Okay, let's say you find yourself in a sticky situation. You have no shield recharges or anything to get your shield up, and you don't have the crafting ability because you haven't yet got it, or you just forgot to get it. So you're going to go around and kill things like wasps, snitches, anything quite easy to kill. And then when you kill them, they will drop power cells, arc power cells, which are used to make shield recharges, but you can actually use them themselves to charge your shield. They don't charge as much, but it's better than having nothing. Next up, we have workshop. There's not a lot to say about this. You just need to focus on it, right? I didn't, and I kind of suffered because I couldn't get weapons that I would like to get, because most things are crafted. So everything needs to be level 3, and Scrappy will give you all of these resources while you're playing the game. So the higher level Scrappy is, the quicker you'll get resources, basically. You won't have to focus on getting this stuff in raid, because you'll just get them all the time. You'll have an abundance of them. Sometimes I even have to sell stacks because I have no room and I have too many. So again, make sure if you go to level up, it'll tell you everything that you need. And when it comes to tracking items and stuff, I'll cover that in just a second. But go to level up on each of the bench, it will tell you the items that you need, track them, and then that will show in raid. Okay, for items in game that you need to keep and recycle and sell, all that sort of stuff, there is a cheat sheet online. I'll show you on the screen and it is amazing. There'll also be a link in the description if you want to click on it. Now, what this does is it'll tell you everything in the game that you need, everything you can recycle to get the items that you need, because items recycle into other items. So it'd be like, say I want to pick up and recycle this gun. It'll give me a bunch of arc power cells if I need arc power cells to make shields, all that sort of stuff. So it'll tell you what to recycle, what to keep, and what to sell. The stuff that you sell doesn't really have a use, so you can just pick them up and make pure profit. And this is where you'll get your coins at the top right. Now, when you track an item in game, so if we go to workshop, you'll see that medical is level 1. Now, if I go to level up and track, it'll only track the items I need for level 2. It won't track what I need for level 3, and that's where the cheat sheet for the workshop comes in really handy as well, because it'll tell you everything you need for level 1, 2, and 3, so you don't miss out on picking the items up in raid. Now, when you do track them, you'll see this eyeball in the top right-hand corner. Now, when you're in raid and you pick up an item and it has an eyeball, it means that you've tracked it and that you need it for something. I just want to touch on trials. It's not really a tip or trick. I just want to say that if you're wondering what they are, they're basically weekly challenges. So like this week we got damaged snitches, bastions, all that sort of stuff. So you'll learn how to kill some of these arcs just by doing these trials, because a lot of people will be doing them as well. So you might be able to group up with them and they'll show you how to do it. Now, the points are unlimited, so you can get as many points as you want and that'll put you on a leaderboard. But you don't need that many points to get to 3-star, which gives you your epic reward every week for each one. So when you're on the leaderboard, the higher up you are, as you can see, if you're in this position here, you get 3 times promotion, 2 times promotion, 1 times promotion, all that sort of stuff. Okay, let's cover customization. I know a lot of this might seem obvious, but some people will be like, well, how do I customize my character? I know I did sometimes, I couldn't find it. Go to your raider, go to customization, and here you'll be able to change your style, your emotes, edit Scrappy and change his skin if you've got any, your appearance. Now, you can change your face style, hair, and all this stuff. Now, body type is male and female. This is how you change between male and female. And then you've got, with your styles, you can turn things on and off. So if you've got an outfit and you don't like the helmet, you can actually take that off. I just want to briefly cover weapons. So If you go to your workshop, go to gunsmith, this is where you'll make all of your weapons. Again, the higher your gunsmith, the more you can make, and a lot of them are locked behind blueprints. So if you go back to your workshop page here and press R, you'll see all the blueprints you have already acquired, and then you'll have to find the rest in game or trade with others that have them. Go to your inventory. Let's say you made this ferro, right click it and you can upgrade it, which will reduce reload time, durability, all that sort of stuff. It'll tell you on the right what it does anyway. And what you can do as well is repair. Now keep an eye on the bottom right hand corner, because if that durability gets too low in game, the gun will break and you won't be able to use it. Okay, maps. So when you're ready to go into a game, obviously you press play, click the map you want, say confirm. Now you can go in with a free loadout. This is completely free, so if you die you lose nothing, and everything that you get out of the game you can keep, and then you can just run again with the same loadout basically. Also, you can just, if you want to, come out with the stuff, sell it all and go in with another free loadout and just make pure profit and lose nothing. Or obviously you can just go in with your normal loadout. Now when it comes to maps, you have all your normal maps, so like Spaceport, Buried City, and then sometimes they'll have logos like this one next to it. Now if you click on it, it will tell you exactly what it is on the sidelet, Matriarch. So click on them, it'll tell you what it is, you won't have to worry about it. Underneath is basically an even more difficult version of that map. So this is Stella Montis at night. You have the electromagnetic storm, which is my favorite one. It's basically just a massive storm. You have to dodge lightning and all that sort of stuff. The game is a lot harder in these because the Ark is a lot more alert and there's a lot more of them. And obviously you have the weather conditions and stuff to fight with, like cold snap. Eventually, over time, you will freeze and you will die over time. So you need to make sure you get inside to keep warm, that sort of thing. Yeah, that's maps. Once you load into your map, press M, you'll see these red and yellow areas. The red is high loot and then the yellow is medium. Obviously, you can still get good loot outside of these areas. It's just most people are going to run straight to the red and yellow. So if you're looking for high PvP as well, go towards the red areas. Now on the side, you will see your tracked items. And if you highlight over them, it will say, can be found in ARCs, can be found medical, commercial. So then you're going to want to look for the medical commercial, which is here. So commercial right there. And then down here we have medical. If you highlight over them, it'll tell you what they are. These are the places you want to go to mainly to find the items you are looking for. Right, let's quickly cover healing. So in game, when you get into a fight and you get damaged, you will always take damage from your shield and your health. All your shield does, obviously the higher the shield is, either whether it's green, blue or purple, will just dampen the amount of damage that you take as flesh damage. So when I used to get into a fight and my shields were gone, I used to always heal my shields first and then end up dead. Don't do that. Every time you get in a fight, always heal flesh damage first with a bandage and then heal your shields, because all the shields do, as I said, is just lessen the amount of damage that you take. Okay, so I wish I knew this, but when you are in game, when you are playing and you are near arcs, if their light in front is white, that means that they haven't seen you yet. So when you are around them and you're really close, make sure you sneak or you press your, I think it's V, to slow walk like this so that they can't hear you. Now, what will happen is if you get too close, eventually, it'll go yellow. This means it's looking for you. You can still hide, right? And then when it goes red, that means it's found you and you're going to want to shoot it or it will shoot you. There we go. Okay, I would like to try and cover the arcs and show you how to defeat them as easy as possible. So this right here is a wasp. Now the best way to kill these is to shoot their wings off when he sits still. There we go. Now, when you shoot the first one off, it will become unstable and sometimes it will die. But most of the time you have to shoot two. And then eventually, there we go, it will crash and burn. Okay, this arc enemy looks like a wasp, but it's not. It's a hornet. So the hornets will have armored front wings, which are these ones here, which take a lot more bullets to kill. So in order to kill these easy, just shoot out their back wings. I don't know where that bullet went, but shoot their back wings out a little bit like the wasps. You're going to shoot two of them and then eventually it will die. And there we go. Okay, let's cover the leaper. That's the big spider looking one that runs and jumps at you. He's over there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to aggro him while I have a building right next to me, because the easiest way to kill these is to shoot the armor off of their legs. As you can see, he's a bit angry. Just going to keep shooting their legs until eventually they fall off. And make sure you get into a building like this, because it can't come in. So you'll just be able to shoot at it. And now when it moves out of the way of the door, just go out and shoot at it again to grab its attention. And they suck with fire. So if you can bring in any sort of fire grenades, it will burn and it will die fairly easy. So this one right on me now is mainly in buildings, and it's called a pop. And what it will do is it'll run towards you with an alarm and it'll eventually blow up. You just need to roll out of the way or shoot it. It takes one heavy bullet to kill. Just shoot it before it gets to you and it won't kill you. Right, this one here is called a fireball, and when it gets close, it will spray you with fire and burn you. All you got to do is just shoot it. I think it takes 2 heavy bullets normally to kill, and that will then leave a puddle of fire on the floor as well, which you need to stay clear of, or you will still burn. When dealing with a Rocketeer, which is this one right here, make sure you shoot the 4 wings again to get the armor plates off, and keep shooting them, especially with heavy ammo. You'll probably need around 60 rounds if you don't miss any shots. Always bring in some extra, but you keep shooting them until eventually the wings fall off and it will become unstable and fall to the floor and die. And if it doesn't die on the floor, you can just beat it up with a stick while it is there. Okay, we're going to cover Bastions. Now, these are spotters, and they basically, there's 2 of them. They'll fly around the Bastion and they'll look for enemies. Now, once they see you and they lock on, it will basically say that's where they are to the Bastion, and it will shoot rockets at you and they hurt. So you basically just want to kill those, and then they will respawn at some point, but it will give you a little bit of time without them to attack the Bastion, which is right here. The Bastion itself has weak spots, the little yellow spots on its legs, and then one on the back. You want to shoot them because that's the best way to kill it. And there we go. Now, inside some buildings, you have these turrets and Sentinels. Again, when they go red, they're going to spray their guns at you. You just want to get out of the way and then shoot them and kill them. They're fairly easy to deal with. This annoying little spider thing is a tick, and all you got to do is basically just avoid it. If it jumps on your head, which it will do hopefully in a second. Come on, jump on me. Dude, jump on me. Come on. Right, fight it off, and then just shoot it. Obviously, you can shoot it before it gets on your head. I just wanted to show you what it does. Okay, 90% of this game is about stealth, so if you're trying to sneak up on people, make sure you press V to slow walk, just so they can't hear you rotate. Also, when you're running past cars like this with the light on it, it'll have a little red thing right there, and that means there is an alarm on the car. So if you run past that, it will set it off, and it will alert people to where you are, and it will alert arcs that are nearby. And there are also ones on doors as well. Some doors have little cameras in the top right-hand corner. I will show you that now. So as you can see at this door here, there is a camera. Now, when you go too near it, it will go off. So just shoot it. There's already been shot, this one, but shoot it, and it will basically destroy it and stop it going off. The last arc I'm going to cover is this thing right here. This is a Snitch. And the best way to kill it is take out 2 of its wings, a bit like most of them. Take out their wings to make them weak. And obviously don't miss. Now, when it comes closer and it's red, it will start like summoning a beam. And this will basically summon 3 wasps on top of your head. So you want to kill it before it gets that cast off. So if you just wait a second. There we go. Destroy it before that happens. Otherwise, you're going to be bombarded by 3 wasps. Use your pings, even if you're in solo. If you press map and you want to go somewhere for a quest, press your middle mouse down. That way you can just follow the waypoint instead of opening your map. If you're in a team, it's very handy. If you open your inventory, you can press your middle mouse on stuff to ask for it. So if you need ammo, middle mouse your gun.
I'm looking for some heavy ammo.
If you need to shield heals.
I'm looking for a shield recharger. I have a bandage.
Yeah, so you can ping stuff that you have and stuff that you need. And if you hold the middle mouse down, you can do this.
I heard something. I'm hurt.
I need healing. It's mega helpful, so make sure you're using your pings. I'm not going to cover all equipment because that'll take forever, but I just want to mention smoke grenades. Now, if you're getting in a fight with, say, a wasp or something, and you are waiting for the extract to come, and you need to make a run for it, smoke grenades are amazing at covering you. Other players will not push into that smoke unless they're desperate, and these things will not shoot you, so you better go there without dying. Okay, you have 2 types of extracts on this game. These are all timed, so some of them, this one shuts down in 4 minutes, this one's already shut, and then this one's like 9 minutes, and then there's always one that's open till the end of the game, but only one. So just make sure you are near it towards the end of the game so you don't try and run to one that's closed. These here, these are raider hatches. You need a raider hatch key to get in them, but they are always open and they are instant. So you basically open it and leave straight away. So the best way to leave a game, especially if you have a lot of good gear, is a raider hatch. So bring a raider hatch key in, put it in your safe pocket. If not, make sure you go to the extracts before they close. Okay, so when dealing with enemies in Arc Raiders, not the Arcs themselves, but other players, if you're going to go fight someone, if you look at their back, as you can see on mine, let's just change, there we go. Now, if they have a green shield on, you will see a little robot in the top left-hand corner of the bag. If they have a blue, there'll be 2 of them, and if they have a purple shield, there'll be 3. So you'll be able to sort of look and go, oh, he's got a green shield, I'll take him. And if they've got a purple and you just want to stay away from the fight, that's a good way of just indicating how geared they are before you enter a fight. Okay, there are things on the game called supply call stations, and for a new player, they're very good. I mean, for any player, really. If you're getting low on heals or ammo or anything like that, just run around the map, and eventually, if you're near one, it will come up. There is a map called Map Genie. Now, if you go online and search Map Genie, look for the Arc Raiders maps, and you look for the map you're on, it will show you where all of them can spawn. Obviously, only some of them are up. They're not all up. So you just want to run around them areas until you find one. And what you're going to do is call it in. It takes a little minute, but just wait to see which way the flare goes, and the supply should come in this side where the flare is. So when that explodes, the supply will come in, and you just need to breach it and loot it. Okay, I feel like I've covered everything that would help a new player, or maybe there's some stuff on here that you didn't know as a veteran or someone that's been playing since the start. Hopefully this helped you in some way. If you need more help, please join the Discord. There's a bunch of us in there that will help you. I'll help you personally as well. As always, guys, that's all I've got for you today. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next one.